guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you don't know me, I'm Kita and I make videos on social commentary, lifestyle, freelancing and finance tips, all of that on this channel. This video is sponsored by Gionisi Food.
Gionisi Foods is a food brand based in OAU New Market.
They make all sorts of meals from cakes to pizza to shawarma and even swallow. They even make delicious jollof rice, my people. You guys know I'm a foodie and I like delicious meals. I like delicious food. I love ice cream. I love pizza. I love everything food and I get everything from Gionisi. And the best part is that they even deliver to your doorstep.
So if you're based in Ife and you like to enjoy delicious meals like this, check the link in my description box and reach out on this. Let's get back to the video.
You're wondering why I titled this video Some of Us Are Gods. Well, for one, Branko is always saying it. I have no idea what it means or why he says it. I thought it was catchy and it was cool, and for me I interpret it as some of us are creators and gods. So I'm going to be sharing with us some of the lessons I've learned in my journey as a content creator that is not yet blown, but is about to blow. I know this year is my year. I don't know. I know. But here are some of the lessons I've learned in the last 1.5 years. That's like when I've made the most impact and like the most changes. The first lesson I've learned so far is that creating content is not easy. When you're watching other people's content, you most likely get the vibe that I can also do this. I just don't feel like it until you start. For instance, my get to know me video, I made the video 3 times because the audio apparently was not sounding, so I had to do it over and over again, talking for like over 25 minutes 3 times. It takes time, it takes a lot of energy, but you know, in comparison to some other works, it's actually easier because you know, maybe the payout is way better, but then it's so not easy. And I think that was one of the biggest lessons I had to learn, that you know, I'm getting into this thing, it's not easy. I'm going to have to put in my all, I'm going to have to put in all of my energy, you know, into getting kind of results that I want. It takes time to build a community. Before, I wanted to just rush my way into 1,000 subscribers. Like, I just didn't know how it was going to happen. I was just creating videos. I didn't realize how much effort it takes to actually build a community, right? Not just to have people watching your videos, but to have people who want to engage your videos, engage your content, reply, you know, the things that you talk about. Currently, I have like a whole WhatsApp community. If you want to join, the link is going to be in the description box below. I have a whole WhatsApp community where I share a lot of tips. I share some of the things going on in my life, contents, life generally. And I have like a community of over 700 people, you know, that are interested in my content and the things that I do, and I'm super grateful. But it didn't come easy. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of, you know, to get my target audience, to find the people that will be interested in the kind of content I was creating. Before, I was just waiting for the algorithm to push me to the people that will like my content, but the algorithm was taking forever. I had to put in extra effort, thanks to Posh, you know, for showing me the way. And that's how I was able to build my community, and I'm still building my community, and I'm going to keep building my community, right? It's not something that ends, and I'm excited. If you're watching here from my community, I love you. Got me blushing again. Another lesson I learned is that you need to master yourself to create good content. When I first started, I didn't even realize it, but I was trying to copy other people. There were people I was trying to copy their content unintentionally. I was talking the way they talk, or my mannerisms were like their mannerisms, and I was trying to create that kind of background, like with the hope that if I create the kind of content they create, I'm going to also get the kind of community they have. But I didn't realize that it doesn't work that way. You have to understand yourself as a person. I believe there's nothing new. Everything that exists right now already exists. Every content, you know, came from a previous content and everything. You need to understand the way that you would present that content as you. I realized I was doing a whole different persona that was not me while making my videos, and so it didn't come off as authentic. It felt fake. You know, to me, I know myself when I'm watching my content and I'm like, this is not me, I'm doing too much. Like, I know the way I move, the way I talk and everything, but I also know when I'm like, when the content is not giving, you know, when I'm just trying to add when I'm not me. So I have to learn to understand the way I talk and the way I communicate with my audience. So prior to that, I used to create content as if nobody is going to watch it. Like, you know, when you have that defeatist mindset, like nobody's going to watch it, let me just make up one to me. But then I realized that, you know, I just have to focus on the people I already know from my community that are going to watch the videos. I'm just talking as I'm talking to them. Like, hey, no, they are going to watch my video, so it doesn't come off as defeatist. It comes off as talking to a friend that lives far away. Genuinely talking to the camera can be somewhat crazy sometimes. Like, I'm basically talking to the camera here, but then in my mind I'm envisioning that I'm talking to people. I know some of you guys have asked me, I'm scared of the camera, I'm shy. Just imagine you're talking to your friend. How would you talk to your friend? So just talk to the camera, and I don't care about what people will think. And that's part of the self-mastery that I had to do. Like, I had to not care about what anybody thinks. What I care about is the way I feel about my content. If I don't like it, I'm not going to post it. If I like it, I'm going to post it, even if, you know, I'm doing this for me. The lesson I had to come to terms with, like I had to force me, is that batch creating content is like the best way to go about it if you want to be consistent. I've been struggling with consistency for a while because of a lot of reasons. One being that I do a lot of other things besides content creation, so it's not like a full-time thing for me. So of course it's not particularly easy. Even though I even dropped out and everything, I still don't have enough time, which is weird, because where is all the time going? Right now I'm currently batch making content, you know, making content for 3 days in advance so I can stay consistent. And on IG I'm seriously trying to stay consistent as a creator. It's not exactly easy, but if I'm batch making content, it's easier. Like today, after I filmed this YouTube video, I'm going to go right into filming my videos for the week, and I feel it's like the best way to go about it. Another lesson I've learned over the months is, you know, when you're handling multiple things with content creation, you should not even be thinking of comparing yourself to anybody. You should not, even on a normal day, you should not be comparing yourself to any other creator, right? You can pick inspiration from them, but don't compare yourself, because when you start comparing yourself, this person is growing faster, this person is growing faster, I'm not this, I'm not that, you start to feel somewhat let down, and then you might even get creative block and you'll not be able to create content the way you should create content, right? So instead of that, you know, focus on you, focus on a schedule that works for you. For me, I'm a person of like routine and like habits and stuff. So if I don't find myself, if my body needs like a rhythm to be productive, so if I find myself losing rhythm or not having like a particular routine or habit or just everything in place, so I don't have to think so much about creating content, I'm going to have issues, right? And I had issues in March because we had light issues in this hostel. We had light issues and I could not create content, and I lost track of almost every part of my life, and I'm just trying to get back on track now, which is why you're seeing me on your screen. Don't compare yourself to anybody, especially if you are doing a lot of, and if you are doing a lot of things, you're going to need to create a system. Like if you're combining school, combining a different business, and you still want to create content, you're going to need a whole system. First off, I'll say write out a lot of ideas, like content ideas. Just keep writing them now out as you can think of them. Anyway, maybe you're sitting down, you get an idea, write it down. ASAP. You're ready to film, you can just bring out book that you wrote down all your content ideas, or maybe you wrote them on your notes app or whatever. Just go through it, and from there you'll be able to create like contents, whatever content you want to create, you'll be able to create, and you know, batch make them. So it's not like, oh, I have an idea, I'll quickly go and film. Oh, I have another idea, I'll quickly go and film. You create everything together, you'll be much more consistent. And this is from personal experience. I've tried the two, spontaneous creation and, you know, planning them out before, and then I'll pick planning them out before, and you know, I'll pick it every other day. Major lesson that I learned about content creation is niching down. I had to not niche down, which is why I'm trying a lot of things, a lot of different things, to find the content that best resonates with me, right? Initially I wanted to niche down into like, you know, productivity, motivational stuff and stuff, but I know myself, I'm I know a lot of things. I like to do a lot of things. I do a lot of things naturally, and I'm good at almost everything that I do. And as a web designer, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to box myself into a spot. And when I was creating those kind of content where I'll just give like 30 seconds tips and everything, I was not enjoying it anymore. So I had to niche and become the niche. Like this lady I follow, Katie. Katie who? On TikTok. I'll probably link her videos or her page. I'll link it in the description box so you can follow her if you want. She talks a lot about not niching down, you know, to become the niche, so you can create the different types of content you want to create. But the reason why people are watching is because of you, not just because of the things that you are saying or the contents that you are creating, but because they like you. So you can build your niche around your interests. That's what I'm doing right now. Share different things. I like fashion, I like makeup. I don't make all this makeup. I don't even know how to do those things. Like I don't know how to do them. I'm going to learn eventually, but right now I don't like makeup. I like arguing. I like talking feminism, capitalism, socialism. I like all of those intricate topics. You know what? I just like creating things. I like writing. I know how to do a lot of things, so there's that, and it just helps me to know that I can share any of that kind of content to my audience and they wouldn't mind. They'll just be interested because they like me, and that's awesome. That's awesome stuff. So if there's anything you want to copy that. One major lesson I've learned again is that different platforms, different types of content works. So I've been doing a lot of experiments, posting the same content on IG, posting the same content on TikTok to see what people on TikTok, you know, resonate with more and what people on IG resonate with more. More or less what I can say is the platforms are different, the algorithms are different. Certain videos will perform better on TikTok, certain videos will perform better on IG. Videos will not be performing on IG. And finally, the last lesson I've learned is consistency. There's no moving forward as a creator without being consistent. I know some of us are gods, but you know, gods are consistent. Are they? Gods are consistent, so yeah, some of us are gods. But then we have to stay consistent. You have to put out content so you won't be forgotten. You have to show up every day. I show up every day on WhatsApp though. But you see, as for the other platforms, it's simple. And this is my journey. I'm trying my best, you know, to create more content, put more content out there, and to show up as much as I can, as much as I mentally can handle. You know, because I did fall into the, you know, putting a lot of energy and then breaking down. So I've had to slow down, move slowly, and still create, you know, unique content and everything. So I'm trying to fuse that into my daily routine, fuse creating content into my daily routine and make it like a part of my habit, something that I just know I have to do. I don't know that this whole journey is not going to be easy and everything. Yeah, if you are looking to start creating content, maybe for your business, for yourself, you want to become an influencer or like a content creator or whatever, I hope that some of these things I've talked about resonates with you and you pick one or two lessons from it, because I don't have anything else to say. Yeah, if you loved the video and you'd like me to make more of this, or you have any questions related to creating content, you should totally let me know in the comment section below. And thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe to my channel, and tell your friends about my channel. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video.